Oh, hello. Hello. I'm gonna do a little bit more streaming. I'm back. Hello. I don't know how long for. I was gonna keep doodling on my sheet. I'm gonna keep doodling a little bit. I was doing stuff. I guess I'm gonna just draw them more. I guess. I don't know. I could do more different faces for it because it was a different way I wanted to go with them. Maybe messing. Oh, put that back actually. I like it when they're kind of pale underneath. I like it when they all like bunch up actually. I like it when I've got layers of them underneath. Not that I can tell what's going on with them, but it's nice to have the kind of grit on the canvas. It's better than looking at nothing. Hello, Grim. How are we doing? How are we? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? I'm kind of sleepy also, so I don't know how long. Don't know how long stream gonna be. We'll see. What's this OC's name? It's Mirage at the moment. I was gonna change it to something different though. I'm sort of thinking what I can do that's different. I've drawn it before. There's a few recent things on the YouTube with her. Actually, am I going like off with that? Yeah, probably. Hello, Isaac. Is it? Is that how I say that? Welcome to the stream. How are we doing? Hello. I'm gonna have to think of better names. I'm very bad with names. Leona Dove, hello. How we doing? Welcome back. Also, it's gonna be like boom, boom, boom tonight. It's that time of the year, chat. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Doing great. Good. Nice. How am I? I'm getting a little bit mad at the boom, boom, boom because it's quite noisy. It stopped for a minute, so I thought I'd start the stream, but it's it's probably gonna keep going. It does smell nice outside though. It stinks. You can smell it on the air. And I quite like it. Right, what am I doing? I want to keep going with the baby face to get it to like the right look. 5th of November, that's the one. I have not set off any fireworks myself. I have been watching where everyone else is setting them off though. A little bit. Out of the window. Free show, innit? I don't need to set any off. I can watch everyone else. I don't know if anyone was doing a bonfire, actually. Not that I've been to one in years. So many fireworks. Yeah, it's gonna keep going. Forget whatever name I give my OCs, the ones I remember. I guess, and the actual good ones. Yeah. A lot of mine, I guess, have like placeholder names. I'm just like, oh yeah, it's this guy, it's that guy, and it's not really relevant. It's just so I can like get going and not think about it. If you watch V for Vendetta, I have. And Reddit. I'm making it hair like wonky and I'm putting them eyes too high up. I was drawing a little bit of Sculby before as well. I need to just draw the nose because it's easier to get the nose down and then just like go around. I want to be able to have a muscle memory of it if I can help it, and then I can just like go. I can just go then, and I don't really need to think too much. Do not start with politics in my chat. Oh my god, please. Do not. No. Absolutely not. No. I'm tired. Stop. Read the rules. Read the rules. Read the rules. They're in the description. Not the place for it. Not appropriate. Right, where's them cheeks actually? Cause this one isn't sitting right. I think I like squiffed up the angle actually. Trying not to soften it out. Thank you for deleting the message also. Do I want to how high do I want our eyebrows? I kind of don't like them that high up, to be honest. Deleted it. Thank you. Glue woman, hello. Am I banned to the bone? I am. Hi, Vince. I got giggled at because I rated someone I did emotes for earlier on Twitch, and was informed that Baban means dad in in Turkish. Good time to say meowdy, but howdy ho, how are we? Welcome to the stream, Minchi. What's going on? Keep the pets in chat. Lots of bang bang tonight. Band to the scales. Boop boop boop. Boop boop boop. Do 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 do. I think I'm making a head a little bit too small also. Yeah, I'm trying to make it like egg shaped. This is really random, but when I was little I had a little, it's like a rattle thing. It's like a little chicken. It's a little chicken like this, like inside an egg, and it was that kind of shape. That's what I'm thinking of. She's a little chicken in the egg. What do you draw in chat? Is that making my teeth chatter as well, that bang bang? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, she's okay. I keep like fighting with the way I'm trying to simplify the mouths. I kind of hate them. When we press and it screams. Wait, what? Oh, little chicken thing? What? What chicken does that? Oh, like the dog toy? Like the dog toys? Have you seen those where they strap them around like a tire on a car or something, and then they go, and they, as the wheel rotates, they're just like wah, like all of them in sequence. I think they fall apart pretty quickly. It's funny though. I think I'm kind of keeping her looking the same, right? Afternoon, I have a headache. Hello, Mopperoni. Oh, this might not be the stream for you. It's the wrong night. The indicator is when to stop the car. like a manual motion sensor kind of thing. Or one of those sensors for when you're backing up so you don't bump into shit. But you gotta bump it first. I should maybe tidy some of these up and like roll with them. I don't know. I'm a bit iffy about making the side of her face too smooth because this is currently just like a on that one, but it should really go like bloop, bloop, bloop over there. I guess it's okay. It's just I'm not drawing it in over there. I've had a tutorial or art advice that like opened your third eye to understanding something. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think. I was doing a complaint. I was doing a complaint the other day about it's been such a long time since I started doing art stuff now that I feel like I'm forgetting what a lot of the early struggle was like, and that annoys me because I think that makes me like less helpful to people. They are really going for it. I think maybe when I found out how to like lock a layer on clip and then change the color like this, that was pretty cool. Sorry, I'm drawing in like the corner of the page too, aren't I? That was pretty cool. That's more of a technical thing though, rather than like, oh, I figured out how this works. That's loud. They are going crazy out there. What kind of angles can I do? Yaks, hello. Everyone's awake at night, huh? Hello, everyone. I really like all the mess that I'm drawing on top of. Actually, that's pretty great. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying the mess. 1000%. It's hard. Real hard on myself over art. Trying to communicate to someone who's really starting out learning is like alien speech sometimes. Yeah, it's. I guess I've got to watch my old videos. I was gonna do a video going through my old sketchbooks for Patreon. I think that will help, probably. I really like laughing at my old sketchbooks. It's like my favorite thing. I haven't done it in a while. Occasionally I'll go and look through them. How to color theory and value. Genesis. How do I say that name? Genesis? Welcome to stream. Maybe like color relativity, maybe. Or figuring out like how to not make colors muddy, but I can't really explain that one. I don't think. I don't think I'd have an easy time explaining that in like a condensed way. Or just like how you can maneuver around on the color wheel, actually. How you account for like color relativity on the color wheel when you're picking colors. That's probably one, actually, because I had to sit and do a whole think about that because I learned to do it and then it just sort of like stuck to where I couldn't what's the word? I couldn't explain it, basically. I had to sit and like watch myself do it and be like, okay, what am I doing? And like, why? How do I explain this? It's 3 p.m. there. You lost the live stream this morning? Oh, I did do one. Everyone was saying it was earlier than usual because I haven't been streaming like early recently. People seem to be around more at night, so I've been splitting them a little bit. Let's not give her a huge forehead either. Colors always end up muddy. I had a really bad issue with like muddy colors for a long time, and then I figured it out at some point. I like drawing the little, what do you call it, the, like, for the chops, but it looks fucking stupid. It really helps to like orient where you are when you're sketching, but it looks so stupid. I'm trying to draw it. I wish it didn't. It works for like goofy cartoon looking stuff, but it doesn't look good otherwise. Coolest avatar I've seen so far. Thank you. I'll make a... What do I want to do to it? I want to make one where it's all the way around. I plan to redo a lot of my branding stuff in January, I think. I'm going to make that a project that I need to do. The chops? Yeah, kind of the chop. Filtrum, that's what I'm looking for. That's the word. The little curve for the filtrum down from the... Oh, the other thing, septum. Septum filtrum curve. Try to make them a little more saturated, more towards the middle of the square triangular bar. Fallen so heavily into digital. My oldest sketchbook is like 6 years now. Feels bad. I haven't been back to mine in a while. I was on it earlier this year, but I was drawing like... I was trying like concept art, kind of character stuff that I don't want to show anyone, so it's just kind of there. I've been drawing some mushrooms actually. That was a like different sketchbook though. I've taken up using a bunch of notebooks for different things, so I'm gonna see about. I really don't want to have like 5 sketchbooks on the go at one time. I'd rather see it as like one big mess, I suppose. I would rather it be one big mess in like one sketchbook at a time. So it's very linear, regardless of what I'm working on in it, but I bet it would help. I really bet it would help to have like 5 different sketchbooks for different projects. But oh, I'm scared. Terrified of that, because I will start to hoard them, and that's no good to me. No, no, no. Is the tonal correction in Clip Studio? Me too. Who's this character? Let me go and see if I can get a link. I was drawing her for that last video that I posted. Let me see if I can go and get it. I'll put it in the chat. I was drawing her for that because I've drawn her for a long while, but I was also talking about how I started drawing Skelby as a study character, and I've got a lot of these like old OCs that I adopted and they're just kind of there and I've not really done anything with them, so I was like, okay, what if we actually like think about what other sort of shit I'd want to write and see if I can weasel them into what I'm doing so they're not completely useless. They are just like guinea pigs right now. But she's fun to draw. Did that work? Wait, no, don't remove that. No, that's my whole setup. No, post in the thing. There we go. Button mashing. Button mashing. Note phone for so long, try drawing it on the go. Now an iPad. Oh. Falling out of sketchbook love too. I do really like shitty doodles in my notebook, but that's about the extent of it. I think I'm at the computer most of the time, so I usually lean into that. I've got like a hell of a lot of concept art that I need to save as well, just in general. That is in clip files that I haven't opened in a while and I don't think about because I can't see what's on them unless I open them. It's a bit like counterintuitive. But no, I love the old tonal correction as well. It's my jam. But yeah, I was writing about something and I thought, yeah, fuck it, let's do a little comic and see where we're going. Let's do something. I've got like one big comic I want to do, but I'm still fighting with it. I was talking about it earlier and saying that where I've started doing Skelby, where that's pretty small. It's kind of where the other one is a bit too. There's too much. There's too much going on in it that I'm trying to put into it. Because it's like my pet thing. It's like a little chihuahua, and I'm carrying it around like Paris Hilton and painting its nails and stuff, and it's not nice, frankly. It's not nice. it's a little bit too pampered. I'm exercising it and kind of not outsourcing, but relieving it of some stuff, and it's seeping out into Skelby, so I think that's kind of a good thing. Question about the angle you're drawing now. There's so much trouble placing the eyes properly at that angle. I feel like I'm aligning stuff slightly wrong. How do you manage it? I don't think I'm doing it quite right. You gotta have that like wrap around. I usually do that when I put the eyes on, so like you know, you got the holes they go in. They kind of like slope off a little bit to the sides, like more than you think. The fucky wucky. Baby passion project you don't want to be too mean to. Yeah. Uh-huh. Or I guess it was it is. It's a lot of it's a lot of concepts crammed into one thing, and I need to calm it down and do other stuff. Like writing it has got me more interested in doing simpler stuff just by like comparison of the scale of it, because I'm like, okay, if I could sit there and write something like that, like, doesn't matter. I can shit out any little project, like, who cares? You know what I mean? I'll come back to it eventually though, but it's kind of getting refined through me doing different stuff right now, I think is what's going on. The slope fucks me up, especially at crazy high or low angles. Oh yeah. Draw the rest of the stuff also that's like behind everything. Thinking about making my comic is more exhausting than actually making it. Yup. It is. Let me dunk the Skelby stuff as well, actually, while I'm yammering. I don't know if I did a post about Skelby recently. Are the links broken in there? Oh, probably. Oh, probably. I don't know. It's all over the YouTube, like, posts if you check my channel. It's on there. Get yourself an editor to yell at you a bit. What am I trying to do? Okay, I keep, like, wussing out when I do the higher angles on it, so let's force the angle a bit more. Because their face is too soft. It's easy when they're like pointy. When the faces are pointy, it's like not a problem, but when you got a real soft one, it just goes a bit weird. Like noses and all that in it. Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, them noses in that in it. I'm sorry, I've still got a cough also. I'm trying to get rid of it. That's why I am streaming late also. I had a break in the middle of the day. Do some other stuff. Okay, am I still like making this a bit cowardly? Probably. But yeah, I just like tilt stuff. Face tilt. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I like note down as I'm as I'm drawing too. Like anatomically, I mean. I was reading Iraqi's book, Jojo Guy. I was reading Jojo Guy's book on making stuff, and he was talking about when he was first working with editors, and they'd take the page out of the envelope that he'd give to him, and they'd look at like maybe a corner of it and put it back in and be like, nope, do it again. You can actually turn off AI images on Pinterest. I've been hearing that too. I've like stopped using Pinterest, actually. I haven't used it in a while now. I need to finish getting all my references off there, because I got into a bad habit of just scrolling through bullshit on there, and it's very annoying. Very annoying, actually. You can look through like all sorts of shit, and you still get like politics on there, and I'm just I'm so fucking sick of it. I'm so fucking tired of it. So I'm just like, okay, no, I'm leaving. I don't know. I'll have to figure out how to turn the AI off though, because if I need it for looking up stuff for commissions or whatever, it's helpful. I used to like finding like artists and stuff on there, but I just don't bother anymore. Reading Iraqi and others talking about their workflow, especially when they're critical of themselves, because it makes me go, oh, it's normal for me. Yeah. I like that too. It's interesting. I think he's got a thing where he talks about he treats everything like a performance. He's like, okay, I do it once and then it's like done. I do the page and then I leave it alone. Move on to the next thing. Which is nice. I don't think that's something I particularly like have trouble with. Seems to be more sort of like a concept phase problem that I have, where I'll just stay in it. Play in the sandbox with the blowbos, you know how it is. But it's nice to hear that, and that he's got a method for it. I think they're translating his book on writing villains also. I'm very interested to read that when it is translated. I can't remember when it was. It's going to be like sometime next year, I think. Things I got to consider more often about certain angles for characters is they won't look pretty technically. Oh yeah, it's not like a... You can't think about them like a 2D image. Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah. Excited to read it. Don't know how much neck she needs. I like that angle really. I like Beppy. I can't go making her neck really stringy. She's little. It looks strange. I think I'm like making that side of her face wander a bit too much as well. Maybe. Let's make her chin like point out really badly. Might work okay as it's like chubby cheeks also. Where there's more of that weight like down there. Her hair might be getting a bit long too. And her eyes are getting a bit off. I think I'm gonna keep the wings on her. It's like a little fairy. I'll have to draw more of them if I'm gonna do fairies as well. Which is totally not my kind of thing, but I think it works for what I'm trying to do, so we'll see. We'll figure out as it goes and see if it's a good idea or not. Comics you got on the go, chat? What comics you got on the go? I want to figure out how long I should make this if I'm gonna, but I need to scribble about it a bit more. I might do that later before I go to sleep. No, she's kind of consistent. I think there's something in the cheek. Something in the cheek, right? And also the eye. Chubby cheek. I think she's starting to turn into Zelda, because this is Zelda that I like to draw with like this kind of hair going on. How long was I making it? Not very long. I don't know. Maybe I need to like borrow from that. Everything you draw stays in your head, chat, and you can like reuse it and no one will know. No one will, probably no one will know. I don't know if I've ever posted those doodles. Comics on the go? Yeah, which ones what are you working on, chat? What are you doing? What are you working on? What are you making? What are you making? What are you planning on making? I want to do more doodles of stuff that's I don't show the concept art for the other one I've been messing with, like the bigger one, sci-fi. More like sci-fi, because I've been poking at it for a while. Not sure of it yet. Oh, making, I thought you meant reading. Oh, both. You know what? Both. I'm interested in both. Let's move her out of the way. Kaboom. Sploosh. Let's have a drink. Toy girly, hello. How are we? I think I'm starting to like the way she looks, I think. Some of the eyes off. Think of long project stuff. I feel confident about my characters. I'll just do short comics and illustrations of them. Fun to explore them with the lower stakes. Yes. Did I make the paw hand yet? No, I didn't. I'm a bit lazy. I still have the... Where is it? Hang on. I still got this one, but it works just fine. Look, it reaches all the way up to the top shelf. All the way up to the top shelf. I gotta use this more to like point out what I'm talking about, actually. I forget that I have the option. You have tasty leftovers. Ooh. Been cooking. I don't have any. I ate all my dinner. I don't have any leftovers. I did have a cake though. Oh, sorry, I've got hiccups now. What am I doing? I've been reading about skulls all morning also, so I'm like, ow. Having fun. Taking notes, writing a shit list. Taking notes, writing a shit list. Only thing of note was Chainsaw Man. Caught up after like a month of not reading, so like 4 chapters. I've never looked at that. Is it worth looking at? Where am I trying to go with this? Where am I trying to go with that face? What was I talking about before? The occipital protuberance and the... What was the other one? I forgot what it was as I was talking about it the last time, and now I can't remember it again. There was something else I was talking about. Who was it? Parietal eminence, I think. I think that was it. That's what I need to pay more attention to, actually. That's a thing I fight with. Which eye shape am I doing with this? They're like a little bit droopy. Off. Color hair does she have? Where is she? Hang on. Where did that other one go? This one? Ignore the other one of me behind there. There's two. There she is. There she is. Purple-ish. I might add in more of that. It's usually got like a greeny yellow color in there as well, like a really bright one. Maybe some of that. Ooh, purple, yeah. Might change it. I need to draw another. I'm drawing another version of her. I'll probably look at the other sketches later too. She's way easier to point. She's easier to draw when she's like pointy. Also, rather than like baby. Draw baby is annoying. I don't know. How old does she look, chat? Actually, let's go. That's a question. I think she's getting a little bit more baby slowly. She kind of looks like about 12 to me, maybe. Chainsaw Man is good. Fujimoto is the good writer, and the manga is like the perfect literacy test for characters and motivations. Ooh. That's interesting. Is there an anime version of that? Because I'm sure I've heard people talk about it as an anime. Eyes are goofy. Now they're worse. Now they're worse. Oh, never mind. Let them be goofy. Let them be a bit goofy. It's fine. I'm only stretching my legs. I'm only stretching my legs. I need one of those little Walmart scoots. There is a movie released recently, so a lot of people are reading it. Ah. I might watch it. I've been off the anime for a while. I haven't been watching none. I've been watching hot garbage. I like the little chin point, I think. I want to keep that. I don't know if that's any kind of consistent with those ones up the top. I feel like they're starting to go off a little bit because I'm not like referencing between them. Maybe. Only comparison I can think of media literacy is like Breaking Bad, where people surface level look at Jesse or other character motivations. There's so much more going on. Layers, donkey. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a go of a different one in a second because she's supposed to be like shapeshiftery, so she's with what I'm thinking, she's gonna change quite a bit. Or I guess I could change them more and just have the colors be like the pull through that is consistent on all of them. That would make sense. Worried about it not reading consistent, but then again, the colors are gonna have to change. Kinda. I think her face is a bit longer in some of those other ones. Yeah, it's getting a bit smaller and rounder as I'm going. Pull the chin down a bit. Yeah. I don't want it to look like squiffy, but yeah, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Where should I fill up this page? Kind of annoys me when I don't fill up a page, actually. Other than that, I've been reading Sealand by Ryo Sumiyoshi. Technically furry and shonen-y. The art's 10 out of 10 insane stuff, and the writing is good. Interesting. Furries. I'm not a furry, actually. I'm a sparkle dog. Very different. Yeah, let's do a few more of these and then I'll like compare them later, I think. What am I trying to do? I think there's more room on this page, so I've done more of them than the others. Tiny brain. Tiny brain, little neck, eyeball, more of the top of the head, probably. Little nose, boop, boop. Wait, is it Thursday? It's Thursday tomorrow. Let's make my chin a little bit too small. It's not, you gotta be a furry to like it. Like Beastars, all the characters are animal people. Seen the artist on Twitter, so yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't gotta be a furry to like it. That's how the furries get you. Kind of goofy looking. Kind of goofy. Kind of goofy. I feel like I've had higher than normal exposure to furries, and it did, like I don't have the brainworms like somehow. Also, it's like Sonic somehow. I was like very exposed to Sonic, and it just didn't get me. I don't know how. I've got the anti-venom chat. They're gonna lock me up in a lab. I've got the anti-venom. Definitely read my mix of you need to be X to like this romance. Used to be like that for me in general, and then they got me. That's another genre. I just cannot get into romance stuff at all. I think I like the two flumps and a flip, but that might be a bit sort of too much if it's on both sides. I don't know. I like weird little cryptids, that's about it. Love the art style. Thank you. How are we? Welcome to the stream. What's going on? I might need to start doing something like around there to get it to show. Like the bottom of that chin wants like roll. I don't want it just like a flat line. It's gotta like swoop into the chin. They look great. Thank you. I think that one's kind of, I don't know. They're all a little bit goofy. Oh, a little bit goofy. You know what? I am tired of it, actually. Let me make a new sheet. Number 5? Sheet number 5. There's no end to it. Let me up some of these. Which ones was I looking at? I got a lot of different sheets under here. I like kind of being able to see them like just about underneath what I'm doing. Her head is like tiny on this one. Her head is tiny on that one. That needs to like a bit more. Like that. Got enough brain space there, girly. Disappearing. Prime real estate. What now? I kind of want one where she looks a little bit more adult, because she's kind of in the middle in the other sketches. Kind of in the middle on those. Take a sip of the gulch, you sound like you need it? Okay. I'll take a swig. I'll indulge in the gulch. I need some fizzy pop. I'm pretty sure it's like reflux making me cough really bad. It's been at it for maybe a week now. Not sure. It's been a little bit too long. Starting to get on my nerves. I had a really good drawing session on the Patreon stream last night, like cackling to myself. Drawing Skelby, and I've made it worse. And just in general, I still want to stream though. I don't want to stop streaming. I'm having fun. I don't want to go to bed. The shadow shapes on the ref headshot. Shapes in general. Thank you. I usually draw her with like a longer nose because like, well, I want it to have a longer nose, but I usually make it like way too long in like a caricature-y kind of way, and it looks bad. So I was like, okay, we'll redraw her. And try and sort it out. It might be nice if she keeps the nose. She can keep the nose and face going on. Sorry. I don't mean to hiccup. How dare you have fun? I know, right? I'd rather suffer and laugh. Enjoying myself. I've been drinking honey in my tea and I still coughing. Still feel bad. I think that nose a bit longer. It's kind of more like that. There's a Discord server. There is on the Patreon. There's a Patreon tier for a Discord server. Not a regular one though. I can put a link to that actually. I've been posting all this stuff on there as well. Actually, I'll post more of them later. She needs to maybe not have the ears on this one. I'd like one without the ears. You have dragon shiny coin. Yeah, you gotta pay the troll toll. Sorry. I was gonna say it keeps people from like, it keeps out the people that don't really care or are just there to like shit it up, but I've already had to ban people from it actually, so never mind. No, it's the it's still the same shit. Never mind. I ain't getting that nose right, am I? No, them chops. I'm looking at the ref too much now, actually. She needs some kind of nicer hair that isn't so stringy, I think. I need some other visual stuff to draw from, probably. Genuine snake tone fence keeps the rats out, as Cherry would say. Keep that neck. I like the neck she's got. I've made her head too big as well. I don't want her to have like nasty anime hair. That other one's kind of anime hair, isn't it? That one's like anime hair. I don't think like really long hair suits her, or like maybe at the back, but I give everyone a mullet, so I really shouldn't go down that route. I really shouldn't go down that route. Wide, yes. Long brain. Also, hello. Welcome to stream. That looks like it's a neck now, like she's a whole worm. She's a whole worm. She's like a cobra. This house, Benjamin, we draw everyone with dolichocephaly. Everyone. I'm genuinely not sure what to do with her hair. What do I do? Wee! What do I do? I don't know. What do I do? Let's see. Sort that out actually, because I'm like pulling that too far at an angle. That still looks like a, hang on. Let me just draw the back of the skull. Casually unhinges the jaw, just a little bit. Girl's gotta eat. No, hang on, I'm fighting it. I think I'm fighting it because I'm looking over at the ref and I shouldn't really be. I shouldn't be. Let's make a new layer. Let's make a new layer to mess with the hair. What if I start doing it with some kind of purple on the top? Do I have a... Is this my paintbrush? Oh, it's my... Ooh, it's my paintbrush, look. That I made it myself. I done made it myself. Let's play. Where does the hair go? You ever have one of those things where it's like the magnetic bits and you put the hair on the bald face? You know what I mean? I have a problem character. Drawing them, it's a huge pain to draw every time. Ooh, I'm gonna have one like that. I'm gonna. You know what? There is one I've been fighting with. Not one that I've shown anywhere. There's one I've been fighting with like a character design, and I cannot get it. Like the clothes specifically, I cannot get, because I'm like, okay, I need this thing to like reference this other thing in the design, and I need this thing to reference the other thing in the design. Maybe like that. Maybe we just like pull it back by the ears. It doesn't have to be fancy. I just wonder what sort of silhouette with it is going to look nice. I don't think it would be purple either. I'd want to like change it. It'd have to have like maybe not so much with the sideys. She's just going to look like an elf again if if I do this. Woo. She's just gonna look like an elf. Maybe braids is fun. Maybe? I don't know about that though. Maybe not. She's going to turn into Katara if I do that. Don't know. What problem characters have you got, chat? Giving them awkward designs. You made them like Kingdom Hearts. Too many belt buckles. Reminds me of Vastaya from League of Legends. Like Zaya. Oh. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look them up. I am not sure. I'm not sure about the hair. Ooh. I don't want to give her more than one braid if she has a braid. I guess I can just copy paste and like mess around with it also. Let's just have a quick play around and say, let's also change the color so it's not that. I don't know what different hair color she should have. I was thinking something. I guess it's just gonna have to be brown or something if I change it so it's less wacky. Ginge? Ooh, do I make a ginge? Maybe, actually. It's not gonna go with her skin tone at all. If I do that, she's already kind of like orangey yellow. I can probably do something with it though. Anything that's got a design tattoo? Still have zero clue how I want to deal with tattoos. Drawing a character, just draw them flat and then transform them onto the character. That makes sense. That was what I was going to suggest if you didn't bring it up already. It's a way easier method. Don't really want it to cover her eyes like in that one. She needs something softer, I guess. Maybe the ears sticking out. Some. Don't know if I like it all sort of swoop in like that and then loose down the back, maybe. Then again, that's kind, I don't know, that's kind of cute actually. Maybe that's kind of cute. I feel like it makes her face look more ratty though if I do that, like the long shapes. Ratty in like a bad way, I mean. Oops. Maybe I need to draw her at some different angles. Maybe. Okay, where is she underneath? Let's doodle. Doodle doodle. I don't really think very well in blocks like that. I was thinking lines. Which, like, counterintuitive. Or this kind of thing. It's easier in blocks. I'm gonna go to my bestie's house. I'll catch up in another stream. Bye, Baban. Have a good time at bestie's house. Oh, thank you for coming to the stream. Eyebrows. Hell yeah, eyebrows. Oh, getting sleepy, chat. I don't know how much more I can put up with. We'll see. I was going to do a bit more of other stuff before I go to bed, but I have to get up early tomorrow, so it might be a better idea to hop off and do some other things. That little chibi characters, again, it's a place in the ice thing. It's super important on them. It's like 90% of the design. Yeah. I have such a fight with chibis, actually. I was digging up refs of her, and I used her a lot to try and figure out how to draw chibis, actually, like a while ago. Not any kind of recent. Maybe. Is that a couple of years ago? I don't know anymore. Maybe. Be able to get a normal face back now. Drawing baby. I think that's the thing in most of my designs. I've got a lot of story stuff where I'm like, okay, I need to have like variants on this design, which is really annoying. I'm making it like way more difficult for myself with story stuff. I don't know. I guess I like shape-changey monster things too much. That's my problem. It's my main problem. Do anything with that neck other than just like, probably not. Let's just block it down. I'm just trying to keep them like simple on these. I'm not doing anything crazy. Don't know what kind of elf ears I like either. And I don't want the anime vents like that. I hate those. They're ugly. She can have a little bit of like wave in there, but not much. She could have it so it's like over the shoulder. That might not. Oh, you know what? That's not as offensive, actually. I feel like that's less ugly. Anime vents? Oh yeah, when they got the they've usually got like 3 or 4 different hairstyles, but they'll have like this going on or something, then they've got the like, you know, like little like sideys, like extra bits of hair. You know what I mean? Like on a Harrier jump jets don't have those, do they? No, they've got the things that like move. Like the jets rotate. Right. Yeah, that might be better. That might be better. She's not quite so pointy as she should be. Okay, I think I might hop off chat. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. I just wanted to do a bit more while it was something I was interested in messing with. She's got a weird looking chin now. She's got a weird looking chin. I like those, but not on female characters typically. Also not as crazy, yeah. I will admit, I kind of like the several different hairstyles at once thing. Because I like a good mullet, okay? I like a good mullet of a hairstyle. But not the vents. The vents are a step too far. I like her looking really, like, sleek, actually. Like the shape of her head. Like eggy. Egg-shaped. Like that's one sort of almost, not quite, like continuous curve around there. Sort of thing. I like that. More of that would be good. Still at it. Boom, boom. She looks like a fishwife or something. She's got that kind of face. All right, I'm gonna go, chat. I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see if there's anything else I need to do before I go to bed. I will probably be back tomorrow. Have a good snooze, chat. Goodbye.